Dear students, we have to see some basic points regarding the geometry, and in which we have to see the midpoint of a segment. Now the segment, first of all, understand the line drawn and it is restricted from both the end, that is called as a segment. And what is called as a midpoint, exactly middle point, that is denoted by M, is the midpoint of segment AB. So midpoint makes two exactly congruent parts of a segment, that is segment AM and MB. Therefore, we can write segment AM is equal to segment MB is equal to 1 upon 2 means what? Half of the segment of AB. Half of AB. Because this line segment is exactly divided in middle, a middle point, that is called as the midpoint of a segment. Now second point we have to understand, that is comparison of segments. Now here two segments I have drawn, AB and CD, in which one segment is smaller and another is greater. That's why we can use this type of signs, smaller than and greater than sign, which we have studied in 5th or 6th standard only. Now ray, what is the ray? Ray represent one side of the segment, there is headed arrow is denoted, and ray AP is divided into divided by point P in somewhere middle. Now the one sided arrow line shows arrow line says ray. Now line is denoted by both the ends of the line are restricted with the arrow, and line AB, line segment AB is shown like this. Now we have to solve the example totally based on this information, and we'll see the exercise number 1.2, first example. Now dear students, we have to solve by using this information which is given in the question. The following table shows the points on a number line and their coordinates decide whether the pair of segments given below the table are congruent or not. Now this pair is given AB and DE, DE and EB. This pair is given and we have to solve this. We have to see whether the distance of these two coordinates are coming equal or not. If they are equal, then we can call it congruent. If they are not equal, they are called non-congruent. Now first of all, we will take length of DE. We have to find the distance of DE, in which D is having coordinate, D is equal to -7 and E is equal to 9. Now these coordinates, among these E is having greater coordinate than D. So we can subtract the smaller number by greater number. Therefore 9 minus 7 is equal to this minus minus. When we open this bracket, this minus minus becomes plus. 9 plus 7 becomes 16. So distance of DE is equal to 16. Now distance of DE is equal to 16, therefore length of DE is also equal to 16. Now like this we have to solve this thing. Length of AB is equal to distance of AB. Now A coordinate is what? -3. A is equal to -3 and B is equal to 5. So among these two numbers, 5 is greater, then we can say that B is greater than A. B is having greater coordinate than A. Then we can subtract 5 minus 3. Then similarly like this, when we open this bracket, this minus minus becomes plus. 5 plus 3 becomes 8. So distance of AB is 8. Therefore length of AB is also 8. But we have to identify whether this given pair of the segments are congruent. Because of these answers, we are seeing that B is having length 16 and AB is having length 8. Therefore, we cannot say that these segment DE is not equal to segment AB or not congruent. They are not congruent. Like this, we have to solve all questions given below this table. So one by one we'll see the examples. Now dear students, second example is given. The pair of segments are given BC and AD. Similarly, we have to take in solution length of BC. This L represents length. Length of BC is equal to distance of BC we have to find. This small d is used for distance. This small l used for length. Now, similarly, we have to write what are the coordinates of B. B is having coordinate 5 and C is having coordinate 2. So, we have to denote which points is having greater coordinate. Therefore, we have to show like this. B is having greater coordinate than C, that is 5 is greater than 2. So, we have to subtract 2 from 5. 5 is greater. 5 minus 2 becomes 3. So, distance of ABC is 3. Therefore, length of BC is also 3. Similarly, we have to solve like this. Another pair that is given, another segment is given AD. Length of AD is equal to distance of AD, in which A is having coordinate -3 and D is having coordinate -7. D is having -7 coordinate. Now, the students, please keep in your mind and please try to understand that negative number, how much is the greater number which is having negative sign, that is having smaller value in number table. That's why we can say that A is having greater coordinate than D. Therefore, we can say -7 -3 is greater than -7. So we have to subtract -7 from -3. -3 minus -7, like this situation comes. -3 we have to write as it is. First of all, we'll go to open this bracket. This minus become plus, is equal to 7. Now by rules, minus plus is also minus. Therefore, we can write the answer is what? 4. 7 minus 3. 4 greater number is the plus side. Therefore, we can write length of AD, length of BC is not equal to length of AD. Therefore, they are non-congruent. Like this, we have to solve all the examples which are given in the exercise number 1.2. Now we'll try to solve second example, second question. Now third example, similar third example, and a pair of segment is given. You have to try to solve the example regarding this, which is given in the 1.2 question number 1. Now first and second we have solved, third you have to try. If you are unable to solve, then contact me on the group. We'll see the second, third and fourth example after this. Now we are moving toward the second example of this exercise 1.2. Point M is the midpoint of segment AB. If AB is having length 8 then find the length of AM. Now students, I have drawn the segment AB and in which AM and MB are two parts have been made by midpoint M. So we have already seen in the information the midpoint divide the line segment in two equal halves and they are called as a congruent to each other. If the full length of AB is 8, then we came to know that half a length of the segment should be 4. Then how to solve this example? Solution: length of AB. If length of AB is 8, then AM is equal to also MB. MB are half of the length of full segment, that is AB. Now the value of AB is given 1/2 into 8. Then this 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. Now 4 1s are 4. Like this, length of AM also equal to length of MB is equal to 4. It is exactly half of the length of the full segment which is given here. Like this, we have to solve the example number 2. Now, third question of exercise number 1.2 is somewhat similar, but we have to take the sense of this formula of midpoint. Point P is the midpoint of segment CD. If CP is 2.5, then find the length of CD segment. Now, first of all, for understanding, we have to draw the segment CD. CD is the segment and point P is exactly in the midpoint that divides the segment into two equal parts. They are congruent parts. If one length is given 2.5, then we have to find the full length of segment CD. Now, in before example, we have already given the full length and we have to find the half length of it. That's why we have done the half of the given distance. Now, in this example, we have to find the CD. Length of CD is equal to twice the length of half part, that is CP. And the value of CP is already given. Length of CP is given 2.5. Now, when 2.5 multiply with 2, 2.5 double of 2.5 is what? 5. Therefore, length of CD is 5. That means exactly double the length of CP. Now, we have to understand carefully and we have to solve. Now, next question, that is question number 4 that we are going to see. Now, students, fourth question given like this: if AB is 5 cm, AP is 3.4 cm, and BP is 2 cm, then we have to compare the segment by writing denoting the signs of greater than and smaller than. In solution, we write the length of AB is equal to 5 cm, length of AP is equal to 3.4 cm, and length of BP is equal to 2 cm. Now, all these three segments are given. Now, among these three, 5 is the greater number and greater distance. That's why we can write 5 is greater than 3.4, sorry, and it is greater than 2. That's why length of AB is greater than length of AP is greater than length of BP. So like this, we have to show the denotation of greater than and smaller than in between the distance of the segments. Now, hope so you will understand something about this. If you are having problem, then contact on the group and try to solve the similar example. Now in next video we will complete the exercise, and similarly we'll finish we'll take 1.3 exercise and we'll finish the topic.